friends! So today I'm back with a video about what's in my backpack, as you can see from the title. I know that I haven't been in the past couple of vlogs. That's because this past week I started classes, and the week before that I actually had an entire week of orientations because that's grad school. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into my backpack. So this is the backpack that I carry to school. It is a JanSport. I don't know like the model of it, but I love JanSport because I got my first one when I was in high school, and I used it all through high school. It was great. At the end of high school, it definitely looked like it had been used. So JanSports come with a lifetime warranty. At the end of high school, I sent mine back to them and let them know I was going to college. They sent me a brand new one with a computer sleeve in it. Used that one all through my undergraduate degree, and then when it came time to go back to graduate school, I sent that same backpack back to them and got this one. So I really love JanSports. They're definitely worth that initial investment in them so that you can use that lifetime warranty. And I'm so glad to have this brand new backpack. So I'm going to start from the top and go down into the pockets. But first I just want to say that this particular one has two water bottle holders, which I love because I can put my coffee in one side, and then even if I don't bring coffee, I always bring a water bottle to school. I love Tervis tumblers. They don't sweat. I'm going to be dealing with a lot of papers and my computer. I don't want any of that to get wet. So that's part of the reason why I love Tervis tumblers. And they're also really sturdy. So I love that this backpack has two water bottles. So let's go ahead and get started in this top pocket. So in here, first of all, I carry my ID badge and my name tag. I got this badge reel on Etsy. I can link that down below if you'd like me to. I am required to like swipe in to get into my classroom building, so that's why I wear this. And then we're also required to wear name tags because we're working with children and in clinics and just around campus. It's good to know that who we are and that we are supposed to be there. So that's that. Next, I have headphones. You always need this when you're like working out or you're trying to study or whatever. I have chapstick and lip gloss. I use both of these quite a bit throughout the day. I have a hair clip in case I get tired of my hair being in my face. And lastly, I have this little pocket or bag. It has what's called a Kalo ring in it. It's a little green ring that's made out of medical grade silicone. And the reason I wear it is because I am working with children a lot, and you never want to be working with a child that you're trying to help and then scratch them with one of your rings. I also use this if I go to the gym and I'm lifting weights so that I don't scratch my rings. So that's an important thing to have. Getting into the next largest pocket. I already took it out, but every day of graduate school I need my computer. Mine has my monogram and a little thing that says Semper Fieste on it because I'm a Marine wife. I have a protective case on it because I love this laptop. I've had it for 7 years. Yes, it is a Mac. We are a Mac household. Yeah, always have my laptop with me when I go to school. To go with my laptop, I always bring my charger. I'm usually at school for 10 hours, and my laptop battery does not last that long, so I always need my charger. In here, I have a 5-subject notebook. I love this because mine has folders in the front, so I can put my syllabi in the divider that goes with that class, so I always have it to refer back to. Yeah, I've been using these all throughout college. It was something my brother taught me, and I just continued to use it. I also have two really cute folders. I love these for two reasons. One is that they're plastic, so I find personally that plastic folders, even though they cost more, like 5 cents more, they hold up better throughout the semester because nobody likes to have nasty folders by October. Also, I love cute patterns because they keep me motivated about school. So I have one that's for my research papers and one that's for articles and class papers. That's all that's in this big pocket. We'll go into the next largest pocket. So first of all, I have a digital voice recorder. I love these because when I'm driving, especially when I'm driving to my practicum, which is 45 minutes away, or just in general, like if I'm working out or whatever, I like to re-listen to my professor's lectures. If you're going to record your professor's lectures, you need to ask them in advance so that they know, and you also need to abide by their rules. So my professor requested that I not repost or redistribute his lectures, and I want to be able to continue to record his lectures, so I'm going to follow his requests. Also in this pocket, I keep my wallet. You never know when you're going to need to go out to lunch or go out to dinner or have your ID on you. I also keep sort of a neutral colored cardigan in here. The program requires us to dress business casual every day, and especially to our practicums. And because we're in Alabama and things are a little bit more conservative, we are not allowed to show our shoulders. Also, sometimes classrooms can be cold, so I like to have a cardigan to keep warm. Next in here, I have a rain jacket. I am in the South, and during the summertime in the South, it'll be torrential downpour for 5 minutes and sunshine the next 5 minutes. Never know what's gonna happen. Next, I have a notebook just for jotting down ideas or to-do lists or whatever. And I actually have 2 calendars in here. One is a daily calendar. I got this from Target. I love the Target ones. They're really cheap. They last all year. They're cute. And if you can see, I have actually put my monogram on mine. I also have a monthly calendar. I like to use this just for planning on a monthly basis because sometimes you need to plan on a monthly basis. And then lastly in here, I just have some stuff from orientation. I probably don't need this stuff in my backpack for the rest of the semester, but it's in there from orientation week. Next is this smallest pocket. So I have my sunglasses that I always keep on a croaky so I don't lose them. I have some lotion. Like I said, I work with children, which means I'll wash my hands a lot, and even in the summertime, my hands get dry. So I always have this. I even keep some in my desk at school because I always need it. Next, I have some mints. 2 reasons. 1, I don't want to be that person with bad breath, and 2, I am the type of person that needs oral stimulation when I am listening to a lecture or taking an exam or working on something. So I have mints in my backpack, and I keep gum in my desk. Of course, you have to have sticky notes when you go back to school. I love mine in neon colors. And next I have my pencil case. So I have a couple things in here. Mini stapler. Nobody likes to turn in a report or a term paper that's not been stapled. And if you're that person with an extra stapler, people will be grateful that you have one. Next is pencils. These Papermate pencils are my favorite pencil of all time. I get a new pack every year. I've been using them since high school. I find it easier to write with a thicker pencil like this, so that's why I like these. I have some highlighters, of course. I always carry a black and blue pen so that my supervisors can sign off on my supervision forms or my competency list. And then I also carry pens that are in just a variety of colors. I like this for when I'm taking notes or when I'm writing in my agenda so that I can keep things color-coded. Lastly, in this pocket, I keep USBs so that I can transfer stuff or save it from a computer. You never know when you might need those. I keep 2 of them. And yeah, that's all that's in my backpack. In addition, I always take my lunch to school. I'm not the type of person that takes like an hour lunch. I prefer to munch throughout the day, so this is usually with me in my backpack. Another really important thing for school are index cards. Now, I do use my index cards for definitions like a lot of people do, but I also have an entire box dedicated to article summaries. A big part of graduate school, and in my field at least, is reading research articles. You have to read a lot of them. So this is just an easy way to, 1, make sure you understand the article by writing down concepts in the article in your own words, but 2, so you can, if you're writing a term paper or your thesis, it makes it really easy to go back inside that article. I have some, I don't know if you can see them, but I have some alphabetical dividers in here, so it makes it really easy. I organize it by the first author's last name. If you want a video on how to make these article summaries, let me know. So in order to become a board certified behavior analyst, I am required to complete a practicum. Practicums can be completed in a couple of different formats, but I am completing a university practicum, which requires that over the next 2 years, I spend 1,000 hours doing practicum related activities that are behavior analytic in nature. So next week is when I'm going to be starting mine. Well, I have a couple of things. One is a little wristwatch. I have a Michael Kors watch, but I really don't want to be working with a child and just conk them with my big old watch, and I also don't want that watch to get ruined. So I have this one. It has a stopwatch, and it was like 15 bucks on Amazon. Next, I have a pocket calculator. A lot of behavior analysis is taking data and then calculating percentages based on that data. So it's always handy to have a calculator. Lastly, I have a clipboard with storage. As you can see, I've already monogrammed it and put my school logo on it so people will know that it's mine. And inside of it, I have just a bunch of extra copies of supervision forms. Like I mentioned, I am required to keep track of all of my supervision hours. I'm required to do 16 to 20 hours per week of practicum activities, and I'm also required to complete almost 100 different skills from a competency list by the end of my 2 years. You never know what days you're going to be doing something related to practicum, or my professor might require me to perform something that's on the competency list, or it might just naturally come up. It's important for us to always have those documents on hand and a blue or black ink pen for our supervisors to sign off on that. That's all I have for my what's in my backpack video today. If you do want some more details about my first week of class, about my first week of practicum, or what orientation week was like for me, please let me know in the comments down below, and also don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.